having me. Yes, well, what I didn't put in that introduction is last month I signed a contract with HBO. Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, the deal is I pay them $29 a month and I get all the movie channels I want. I get, but yeah, this is what I get to do for a living. Last week I was coming back from Narita, Japan. 38,000 feet as the sun was coming up, about 80 miles west of Seattle. This picture as the sun is bubbling up through the clouds. Let me tell you, I like the people I work with. I like what I do for a living. If you like what you do for a living, you'll never work another day in your life. I was a young guy as a fighter pilot. I started flying fighters back in the late 80s, early 90s. That's back when that movie, Top Gun, came out. You remember that movie, Top Gun? Oh, yeah, these guys got those really cool call signs. I thought I was going to get me one. Man, they had Maverick and Viper, Iceman. Y'all, that's a bunch of crap, y'all. I got me one of these call signs named after the dog, Odie. I'm like, man, what did you guys give me this call sign for? They said, well, you like the dog. You don't have a lot going on up here. They said, man, you've got a lot of velocity and a tiny rudder. That's you. A lot of Mach and a little bit of vector. Fun, but how many of you know what kind of airplane this is? A-10 Warthog, what was it designed to do? Kill tanks, bust things. We did that with a gun. Check it out. Not a lot of people in this world understand the concept of being my brother's or my sister's keepers. You and I, we get that concept because of the environment that we often operate in. So what keeps you and I up at night as safety leaders, as people who influence other people's lives? What keeps us up? Is it the big items? Is it the big kill me items? When I go into work, do you think I'm thinking about crashing the airplane that day? No. It's the little things. It's the tiny things. It's the inattention to detail. It's the lack of focus. It's the poor communication. It's the preventable vehicle accidents because we've gotten a little bit complacent in our environment. It's failing to recognize all the hazards associated with this job. It's not taking a good risk assessment, tolerating more risk than we should. It's all of those little things. That's what rolls up on us, and that's what tags us as warriors, as fighter pilots. So you and I, when we're on a quest or a mission of pursuing perfection, what does it take to stay at the top? It takes staying with the fundamentals, the blocking and the tackling, setting expectations. Now, of course, GM, safety-wise, sets expectations of you, which is zero harm. That's way up here. Let's talk about your personal expectations as a fighter pilot, as the commander of your cockpit. What are your expectations when you're out there on that plant floor? We say pursue perfection. You may not always get it. Matter of fact, you rarely achieve perfection, but you pursue it, you will achieve excellence along the way. And your safety and your quality and your productivity will certainly come as a byproduct of that excellence and that expectation. Because your competition, you know who they are out there. We have our competition. You come in second in a dogfight, you probably won't come home at the end of the day. Your competition is like the cheetah. Your competition knows how to run hard. Your competition knows how to get the job done. Your competition can certainly catch the gazelle, but you raise your expectations of your people and you watch your people outrun the competition. That's what I'm after, right? Yeah, amen. Bam! That's what it's about, isn't it? It's about winning. We love to win, don't we? Oh, we are competitive people. How many of you out there are competitive? That's right. Well, I didn't see everybody's hands. How many of you out there just like to lose? No, we don't like to lose. I remember playing checkers one time. I was about 9 years old. I started to lose. What did I do after That's right, I got caught cheating. I mean, they caught me cheating, and then the next thing you do, I start fighting and wrestling. You tip the table over. My mom heard that commotion. She came out there, started whipping me like a 4-year-old at Kmart. She said, son, if you ever do that to your grandmother again, I'm going to... We are competitive.